What's up, everybody? It's Funar from MultiplayerGamers.com. We're changing gears a little bit today. We're playing a little bit of Loadout. This is a free-to-play game on Steam. And yeah, as you can expect with free-to-play games, they're after you for cash, for weapons upgrades and so forth. But me myself, I don't do that stuff. I mean, you see all these games out there that have the free-to-play model, and I totally understand the model. I totally understand developers should definitely get paid for their games, especially good games. And well, I mean, any games at all. I mean, if they spend the time developing software, they should get paid for it, as far as I'm concerned. But call me old school or whatnot, but I still think that if you go out and you pay $50 for a game, that should be it. But this is a new world. But Loadout is absolutely free, so this one is sort of an exception to the rule. And you can play perfectly for free, and not worry about the whole free-to-play piece. Like I said, there is a store. You can go in and buy XP boosts and all sorts of stuff. So but for the purposes of this, I'll give you a brief overview of the game. This game is all about building weapons and using those weapons against other players and bots and so forth. And as you can see here, I got a couple of weapons that I've already made off camera. I've got Funar's Baby here, which is a pulse weapon, and I've got the Enforcer, which is a rocket launcher. And you can toggle between the two weapons while you're playing and so forth. You choose what weapons you have. You can buy additional unlocks. Like I've got my main guy here, Axel, and he's carrying the two weapons that I have. You can buy other stuff too. There's the 3 default characters. If you want to do more than that or customize their look, again, you're using currency that you win in the game, which is this currency, and you can use the gold coins, which gives you other stuff, and that's the stuff that you pay money for. There is a full technology tree in the game, so you basically you can level up your character depending on the aspects of the game that you like. So for example, I have a launcher and a pulse weapon. So as you can see, I've leveled up Pulse a little bit. I seem to use that one more often than not. And that gives you other abilities in the tree here. So, on Slug here, I got this one already. And then when I hit the next level, then I can do Health and Tesla, Light Assault, and, a bunch of these other abilities that you see here. And it's all sorts of things. As far as that you can upgrade. You can upgrade the type of weapon you have, what it shoots, how long it shoots, how quickly it fires, how many bullets in each shot, all that kind of stuff. It is definitely a fun game. If you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. Or definitely, download it. It is free to play on Steam, so you just have to download it and off you go. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into a game here. Yeah, so here we go. Get your starter pack here, and starter pack I believe on Steam is $20. So if you want to get kind of a leg up in the game, I did not buy the starter pack at this point. I'm still playing just the free game, which I mean you can enjoy the game for free as well. So let's play. Now that I've rambled on for the first 5 minutes of the video here, let's actually get into a game and check it out. So 3 modes. I don't have either. Well, obviously, custom game isn't out here yet. I don't have competitive. The best I can do is casual, and I'm assuming, and I don't know this for a fact, but I'm assuming the more you play, the further down the line you can go. So, like, if I play a bunch, then eventually competitive will open up. I'm just not there at that point. So we're going to choose casual, and we're going to go ahead and do. I don't know. Let's do Dead versus Humans. Why not? Let's play a bunch of people. And we're going to hit Find a Match. So, as it says at the top of the screen, hey, bro, you can multitask. It basically means, while I'm waiting for the match to load and whatnot, I can craft more weapons or so forth. So now that I'm in the game... Nope, actually looks like... Oh, yeah, so we're playing a Blitz. All right. I was going to explain the game modes that were there, but we're jumping right in.
7.
So I am ready.
5,
Got my guys.
4,
We're gonna fight.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, apparently I just fell off the cliff. Had no idea. That's funny.
New control point activated.
So in Blitz, the whole deal is capturing control points, and then basically just stand by them for a period of time. So that's the object here.
Control point lost. The enemy has scored. They're in the lead.
Oop.
New control point activated.
Hey, I got him. Sweet. And you can pick up other people's weapons after you kill them, which is kind of cool. So you can kind of check out. You don't get to keep them, but you can just kind of mess with them. So the longer you stay here, the more your flag goes up. Oop, this guy's might kill me here. And the game is just hilarious, I gotta say, because
Point has been captured.
you know, you can.
Score is now tied.
Oh, nice. Ooh. As you can see, I'm missing an elbow. My left elbow is completely gone. Oh, and
Activated.
you know, I haven't seen all the animations. They're just, some of them are just hilarious. Oh, I get to see what happened to me from his perspective. That's interesting. Guns floating above his head. Yeah, so the game is, there's just many aspects of the game that are just wrong.
You are in the lead.
One of which is, you know, you can get shot and like your face will fly off, or an arm, or your body will just be ignited. And it's just hilarious. It's good fun though. So the weapon I have shoots these projectile things, and they can bounce, which is kind of cool. So like, and it's something that I've unlocked. The bounce
You
ability
have
is something
lost
I
a control
unlocked.
point. The enemy has scored,
Yeah,
and
we're
the match is now tied.
You're tied up now. Okay.
New control point
Yep,
activated.
and it's way over there. Okay, so we're gonna jump. It's definitely an addictive little game, that's for sure. The physics are really good, at least I think, as far as, you know, players move the way you naturally expect them to. Oh, see, look at that. I lost my arm.
The enemy has scored. They are now in the lead.
Players move the way they expect
New
them
control
to.
point
When you jump
activated.
over an object, it just works the way you expect it to. And presumably the game will just get better over time. Yes, I'm that guy. I jump around. Got him, finally. Good grief. Looks like he's gonna get revenge on me, though. Oh, yeah, there we go. Very graphic.
A control point has
It's
been
a very
captured.
graphic game.
The score is now tied.
And there's these ammo boxes. If you're out of ammo, you can run over them. There's health
New
boxes,
control
too.
point activated.
In this particular game mode, you don't seem to use those very often. I mean, it's more about run and gun. You know, you're trying to get to your and I fell down the hole. You're trying to get to the defense point as quickly as possible. So I mean, you're not really running around looking for health boxes and so forth. You know.
Control point captured.
All right.
Score posted. You are in the lead.
We're in the lead, and I'm not really helping much in the. Oh, I see what's
New
going on there.
control
That's
point
crazy.
Activated.
I have not been on this map before, so this is new. Wonder if I. Oh, really? Oh, there was a save right there. I don't even know how I pulled that off. Just jumped out of nothing. I thought I saw a guy over there. And there's all sorts of. You can double tap left and right, and your guy. Like, if I double tap forward, he does a dive. If I double tap left, he'll do a dive left. Same thing with the right. thought there was a hole there. So he actually has the upgrade to my weapon. That's that blue energy ball thing. So once mine is upgraded, I'll have that, which is kind of cool. Oh, I'm getting wasted. Oh, look! I got a hole through my chest. I've not seen that before. Oh, no! I'm looking at the hole through my chest, and some guy whacks me in the forehead.
New control point activated.
Oh, that's just wrong. It's just wrong. Oh, and you can taunt, too. So you see the guy dancing? You kill somebody, you can, you know... There's just one... oh! Yeah, that's kind of uncool. Oh! Oh, I'm missing a leg. Oh, and an arm. That's just... You know, this game cracks me up. Yeah, I'm trying. I played by myself for a while. One afternoon, and I was literally sitting here just cracking up, just laughing my ass off. And my wife, who was in the other room, she's like, she's like, "What is going on here?" And she thought I was nuts, and you know, I am. So that's okay. Oh yeah, come get some. Come get some.
You have captured a control point. 2 captures remain.
Oh, missing a forearm. Oh.
New control point activated.
Yeah, if you just want like just a whole mess of just mindless fun, yeah, that's pretty much what this is. It's definitely. The graphics are out, you know, seeing them here. It's very similar if you play Team Fortress Classic, or Team Fortress 2, rather. You know, the style of the game design and game graphics are very similar to that. Oh, I ate that rocket. Can't seem to hit this guy. Where'd he go? Oh, he got me. And I'm telling you, it's funny. At least I think it's funny. I don't know. Alright, so now I gotta focus on defending the actual capture points and not just fighting people, because,
You have captured a control
you know,
point.
that is the object of this game.
New control point activated.
Oh, 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 oh. That's just wrong.
You have achieved victory.
Hey, we won the match.
Captured a control point.
I'm not sure if I let's check out my score. I'm not sure how well I contributed. I don't know how to. I actually don't know how to do the taunts. I think it's. Oh yeah, I didn't contribute much. Definitely didn't contribute much with that. So let's see here. Daily prize. Okay, yeah, this is the first time I played today. So you know, like with most of these free-to-play ones, you get to, you know, do a daily thing. Let's see what's in this one. What do I get? 350 blutes. Blutes are the free currency that you earn in the game, and you can level up. Yeah, I hit level 2. That's cool. So I got 3,888 blutes. Bluets? I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to go with blutes. So, I'm not going to do the next round. I want to just show you weapon crafting real quick. So, here we have my main gun. This is my projectile gun. So, the cool thing about it is that you can change, you know, everything you see on the screen here. So, this one's a pulse weapon. I could change it to a beam or a rifle, or even a rocket launcher, but I've already got a launcher. I like the pulse only because I've seen what the pulse gun can become later down the road. So the upgrades are actually quite cool. So I have a dampening stock. You start with a standard one, but I have the dampening one, which when you fire, the recoil on the gun is much less. I can go with aluminum, which will cost me 1,920 blutes, which again, this is free as in, no actual cash you have to pay. And I have 3,888 blutes. So if I wanted to get this aluminum stock, I could click on it and I could save, and then it would keep the aluminum stock and deduct that from my blutes amount. So, I mean, so far I haven't seen anything that you can't get without actual cash, unless obviously I can't have a third weapon that involves unlocking a weapon slot, and that does require cash. As far as I know, I could be wrong about that. So let's look at some other stuff. We can do a scope. I have iron sights on here right now. I bought the recon scope, but it's actually an optical zoom, and for this type of gun, it just doesn't make sense. So, but I do own it, so I presume I can swap it into a different weapon. This kind of weapon doesn't really need a scope. It's a just shoot a barrage of projectiles basically. I also had bought the scatter barrel, which actually shoots multiple projectiles in the same, kind of like a shotgun, I guess you can imagine it. So it's shooting multiple projectiles at once instead of the steady stream that I got going on. Gatling was one I was sort of interested in. Spinning barrel with extremely high rate of fire but low accuracy. Okay, maybe I'm not interested in that. Wide scatter, silencer. Silencer's kind of cool. It makes the gun look cool, but it also hides you while you're firing on the minimap. So I'm gonna stick with light assault, which is what we had. See, magazine. I got the standard magazine, and again, it's just about how many rounds your weapon can hold before you have to reload, basically. So low capacity, increased damage. Wow, that actually looks really cool. So high capacity one, 920. That's interesting because I have the standard one, which looks like that. High capacity. Let's see, clip size. Yeah, see, the clip size doesn't increase anything. I bet as you level up, I'm assuming that's when it matters. I'm gonna keep that one because I like the way that looks actually. So that's 920 blutes. Let's see, and then the two add-ons that I have is I'm shooting slugs, and my projectiles can bounce, so I have bouncy on there too. Corkscrew is kind of cool. I think it makes more sense for rockets. Skipping is kind of like, if you're going to throw a stone into a lake and skip it across the top, that's pretty much what your projectiles do. I'm going to stick with bouncy because I like being able to shoot at the wall and have it bounce off a wall if someone went around a corner. I found that to be pretty cool. Full auto. I stick with full auto. I don't think there's much of a difference. Yeah, rate of fire is increased. Stability is decreased with semi-auto. Yeah, we'll stick with full auto. So, so I've chosen what I want to do to this weapon. I'm going to hit save, and it's going to say, you've added high capacity. It's going to cost 920 blutes, and I'm going with blutes. So I'm going to have 2968 left. So I'm going to just hit OK. There we go. So I have my new weapon. And I don't use it that often, but let's check out my rocket launcher. Being a single fire weapon, it's kind of hard to use, honestly. So, you got to shoot and reload. You got to be pretty accurate. So, and I admit I'm not. So looks like we can do the same kind of stuff. Spiky shell that sticks to surfaces. I don't know if that would make sense with a rocket, but contact, explosive, or cluster. Projectiles burst into 6 cluster bombs that spread out and fall to the ground. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if I'd really care about that on mine. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this one a little bit. I'm going to get the dampening. Do I want dampening on this one? I don't think I do. I'm gonna take that back. Full auto doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's a one-shot thing. You're not gonna. You got to reload between rounds. So I mean, you get one. That's it. Let's see, slug. What did I look at? Rocket, lob. No, we're gonna keep all this stuff the same. Stock scope, barrel. What can we do with barrel? See, this is kind of interesting. It looks like I can shoot. Loads 3 rockets into a barrel for a medium rate of fire and moderate damage. Okay. Reduce blast radius. I'm gonna try the, yeah, we'll spend 880 Blitz on that and give it a try. So so that's pretty much it. And then you have your loadouts, which, as you can see here, I've got my main one. I got my 2 weapons. I haven't, you know, all I have is a grenade. Actually, I don't use the grenades that often, honestly. But as you level up in the game, you can choose different grenades. You know, I have 1 unlock. Again, you can unlock at level 5 and so forth. So you do get other options down the road, even playing free. So, oh, I get actually, I have a 3rd slot now. That's interesting. Maybe we'll have to do that on the next episode. I must have just unlocked that at level 2. So that's kind of the first, first episode of Loadout. If you know, I'd like to do some more if there's interested in seeing it. It is a relatively new game, but yeah, definitely check it out. It's on Steam. It's free to play. You know, it does have microtransactions in it, but you know, what free-to-play game doesn't? It's kind of expected at this point, but. Yeah, check it out. It's on Steam, and you know, hope you like the video, and you know, maybe I'll see you out there. So thanks for watching the video. This is Funar from MultiplayerGamers.com. If you like that video, click on that like button for us. It helps us grow the channel, and also subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one and other games from Multiplayer Gamers staff and members. And visit our community at MultiplayerGamers.com. We would love to have you there. Until next time, this is Funar from Multiplayer Gamers.